This video is provided as supplementary material for courses taught at Howard Community College. And in this video, I'm going to talk about adding decimals. So here's the problem I have to deal with. I've got 521.39 plus 28.805 plus 412. So I've got to add these three numbers. So I'm going to write the numbers one under the other, making sure that my decimal points are all lined up one under the other. So my first number is 521.39. Now underneath that I'll write 28.805. So I'm going to line up the 28 underneath the 21 from the first number, and then my decimal points will line up one under the other. And then I'll just add the rest of the number, the 805. Now I've also got to add in 412, and 412 doesn't have a decimal point. But if I have a whole number, I can add a decimal point to it, and as many zeros as I want, and that won't change the value of the number. So I'm going to make that 412.0, and I'll line that up underneath the first two, once again making sure that my decimal points are lined up in a straight line one under the other. And now what I'm going to do is add some zeros to the numbers that only go out one or two decimal places. I'm going to add more decimal places, just zeros. And that way I'll be able to see all the numbers going out three decimal places, and they'll kind of line up nicely. It's an unnecessary step, but you may want to do it just to keep things neat. And now what I've got is my hundreds lined up one under the other, my tens lined up one under the other, the units are lined up one under the other, and the decimal values are also lined up one under the other, the tenths and the hundredths and the thousandths. So as long as everything is lined up properly, I can just add up each column starting from the right. So the first column has two zeros and a 5, so that's just going to be 5. The second column is 9 plus 0 plus 0, so that just adds up to 9. In the tenths place, I have a 3 and an 8. That'll add up to an 11. So I'll write 1. I can put my decimal point now and carry a 1. And now in my units place, I've got 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 8 is 10, plus 2 more is 12. So I'll write the 2, carry a 1 over into the tens place. Now I've got 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, and 1 more is 6. So that's 6 in the tens column. And then in the hundreds column, I've got a 5 and a 4, so that just adds up to 9. And my answer is going to be 962.195. So this is really pretty simple. The main thing is just be careful that you line your numbers up properly. You can add zeros if you want to fill out some of the shorter decimals so everything lines up. And then just do your addition as if you would do as you would normally do it, making sure you put your decimal point in when you're done. And that's it. Take care. I'll see you next time.